What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade basketball analysis coming to you with that instant analysis on analysisplayground.com on YouTube. We're going to talk about the Phoenix Suns getting obliterated by the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies came out, they attacked them, they got to the basket, they got their shooters open, they used the paint to their advantage, and they come away with the easy W. They outscored them 39-20 in the first quarter, 20-18 in the second quarter. They even outscored them 38-31 in the third quarter. The only quarter they lost was the fourth quarter where the Suns won 31-28. But by then the benches was let out and the game was already over and it was out of reach as the Grizzlies dominated another team. Ja Morant said he didn't fear no team in the West. They didn't have Devin Booker. They didn't have Cam Johnson. They didn't have Cam Payne, but they still did their thing and destroyed the Phoenix Suns. And they have to beat what's in front of them to have a great record. They're fighting for the number one team in the NBA / the number one team in the Western Conference. It's a good goal to have, something they never accomplished, something they never did, and now it's a war for it. It's a hard thing to do, but they're right in that race, and this should be a challenge they should embrace to try to do. They're 20-11. They're 7-9 away from Memphis, something that they just was able to do was win on the road. 19-14 for the Phoenix Suns, 14-5 at home. They having an okay season, not the season that they wanted to have, especially when you look at what they did last year. But we can talk about the Memphis Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, 24 points, plus 22 and plus minus. One personal foul, two blocks, one steal, one assist, 10 rebounds. So 20 and 10 for Jaren Jackson. 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 1 of 4 from 3, 9 of 17 from the field. I like the fact that he's more in the paint. He used to be more in the perimeter. Now you can see him use his hook shot. Now you can see him finish with dunks, acrobatic finishes. He's fast. He's quick. He's athletic. He's bouncy. He needs to use that length and that size to his advantage. And the paint is the best way to do it. He didn't take too many threes. You don't want to get him hung up on threes. He's never been an outstanding three-point shooter. He can make them if they're open. He can get open because of Ja, because of the passing ability of Desmond Bane now. And I feel like taking 4 to 5 is good for him. You just don't want him taking too many and becoming a stretch four only. You want to use that size and athleticism to the best of your ability. And I feel like he's using that a lot more now. You just want to see him be a little bit more efficient. Not like tonight, but more like tonight. Just get the easy buckets. Dylan Brooks, 16 points, plus 25 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. 2 assists, 2 steals, 1-on-1 from the free throw line, 1-on-1 from 3, 7-9 from the field. He came in looking to score, and he did that tonight, whether it was from the three-point line where he made one, whether it was from the floater or the layup range, using the screens, using his handle to get to navigate the court, to get to his spots. He was able to knock down shots. 6 points for Steven Adams, plus 16 and plus minus, 1 block. He had 11 rebounds. Didn't get the double-double tonight because he missed his free throws, but he came close. 3 of 5 from the field goal. Ja Morant didn't shoot the ball well. He shot a lot of jumpers and didn't get the chance to finish, and he didn't even shoot well from the free throw line either. In my personal opinion, he missed some easy ones. He had 12 points, plus 27 plus minus, 1 personal foul, 3 turnovers. He did have 11 assists, so he had a double-double, 5 rebounds. He had 4 assists from the free throw line, 0-2 from the three-point line, missed some open ones, 4-14 from the field, missed some makeable shots. It just, you have bad shooting games, and he was able to get over it quickly because the game was done by his teammates shooting the ball particularly well from all over the court. Desmond Bane has made some tough shots tonight, especially from the three-point line. He had a rough night from 3 overall, but he still had 17 points, plus 8 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 7 and 7 from the free throw line, 2 of 8 from the three-point line, and he was 4 of 13 from the field. Brandon Clark was the best player off the bench for them, 24 points, plus 12 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 10 rebounds, so 20 and 10 for Brandon Clark off the bench. He also got to the free throw line a bunch, 10 to 10 from the free throw line, 7 to 10 from the field. Adama, 10 points, plus 3 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 2 blocks, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 0-2 from the free throw line, 2-2 from the three-point line, 4-7 from the field. Xavier Tillman, 2 points, -3 and plus minus, 1 rebound, 0 from the three-point line, 0 attempts from the free throw line, 101 from the field. Zaire Williams got some more playing time. He played 23 minutes, 6 points, -3 and plus minus. He did have 5 personal fouls, got way too many fouls early, and he still was able to make a contribution though. 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 0-1 from the three-point line, 3 of 5 from the field. Laravia, 0 points, -4 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 steal, 1 rebound. Also a 0 from 3 from the field, from the free throw line. Roddy, 5 points, -4 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 rebound, 1 or 2 from the three-point line, 2 or 4 from the field. Tyus Jones, 2 points, +2 and plus minus, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 0-1 from the two-point line, 1 or 5 from the field. And Conchar, 1 point, +24 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 2 steals, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 0-1 from the three-point line, 1 or 0-1 from the field. 49% from the field. They didn't shoot the ball particularly well from 3, 7 to 23, 30%. They didn't shoot the ball great from free throw line. They shot average 73%, 28 from 38 from the free throw line, but they did rebound well, 53 rebounds, 30 assists, 11 steals, 5 blocks, 10 turnovers, 22 personal fouls, and they scored 125 points. The Phoenix Suns had a terrible game. Nobody really had a dominant game. Nobody really had a great offensive game. They looked disjointed. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know what to run. They didn't know where to go to offensively. Nobody really wanted to take over tonight. Nobody really wanted to, inject themselves into this game and make a difference. And that was the biggest problem. You need somebody that's willing to take over and dominate the game and show people what they need to do. I feel like that's usually Chris Paul. He didn't do that tonight. He seemed like he didn't really care much about what was going on. He was still trying to hold it together. He was still trying to do what he could, but it wasn't like he was leading by example of how to come back and force a comeback. And I feel like they just stalemated, and they was down by too much in the first quarter, and they never put enough effort to come back and do defensive things that they needed to do, make things happen, make things, try to break apart the Memphis Grizzlies. But the Grizzlies was steady. They knew what they had to do. They ran their offense the whole game, and it worked. And they had to do too much to win after that because the lead was insurmountable. The Suns had 8 points from Torrey Craig, -3, and plus minus 3 personal fouls, 2 steals, 2 rebounds, 2 or 2 from the free throw line, 2 or 6 from 3, 2 or 7 from the field. Mikal Bridges didn't do anything offensively. 5 points, -8 plus minus. He also had 4 personal fouls and 2 turnovers. 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 0-2 from the three-point line, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 2 or 7 from the field. They needed more out of him tonight. He didn't try to look for a shot often. They needed somebody that could really help Chris Paul and Aiden, and Landry Shamet was the best option that they had from the starting lineup. It was supposed to be Mikal Bridges' night to get 25 to 30. He didn't show up, and he didn't look for a shot often. 7 attempts is not enough. When you don't have Devin Booker, they needed him to do more. 18 points for Aiden, -11 and plus minus 4 personal fouls. He only had 5 rebounds, 2, 0-2 from the free throw line, 0-1 from the three-point line, 9 to 12. They need dominating tonight. He didn't look to dominate. He didn't even look for the ball. He passed it up multiple times. He didn't look to be the aggressor. He didn't look to post up. He didn't even look for a jump shot that often, even when he had space. He needs to be focused on dominating the game when he has the ball in the paint or when he has the ball in the pick and roll to make quick decisions and also looking to score. And I feel like he passes up those opportunities too much. He doesn't look like Arizona Aiden when he was looking to score and looking to dominate the game. He looks like a passive Aiden that's cool with just getting 15 points, and that's about it. You can't have that mentality if you want to be the best team in the league. They knew what it took last year, and they lost that identity. They lost that self-control. They lost that pace and that space mentality where we can score, we can do whatever we want offensively. There's nothing much you can do about it because we got every weapon field. The shooters, the cutters, the slasher, and the post game all field on his roster, and they still have that talent. They still have that potential. They're just not utilizing their weapons the right way, and that's why they're losing a lot of games. And Chris Paul is supposed to be the orchestrator. 10 points, negative 20 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. He didn't find guys. Guys weren't looking to make shots. Guys weren't looking to make plays, and it all falls down on him, especially when Devin Booker is out. Guys need to step up, next man up mentality, and nobody did that tonight. 0-1 from the three-point line, 5-8 from the field. Landry Shamet, 15 points, negative 17 and plus minus, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. He also was 3 of 10 from the three-point line, 6 of 16 from the field. Dario Saric, 0 points, negative 11 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover. He had zeros across the board from the field and from the stat line. Wainwright, 3 points, negative 12 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 block, 2 rebounds, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 from 3, 1 of 3 from the field. Josh Okogie, 7 points, negative 5 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 3 of 5 from the field. Bismack Biyombo, 6 points, negative 17 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 4 blocks, 2 steals, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 0 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 of 3 from the field. Josh Landale, 4 points, 1 personal foul, 1 steal, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 assists from the free throw line, 0 2 from the three-point line, 0 6 from the field. Washington, 14 points, negative 5 and plus minus, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 5 from 3, 5 of 15 from the field. Damian Lee, 10 points, negative 6 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 1 of 2 from the three-point line, 2 of 4 from the field. They shot 43% from the field, a horrible 25% from 3, and 57% from the free throw line. They got to the free throw line often, but they couldn't even make their free throws. It just looked like they had a lack of passion and love and desire to win this game. It seemed like they came out slow. They came out like a team that didn't have a want to win. And the Grizzlies took advantage of it. They snatched their heart, they snatched their soul right away from the jump of the game, and they put them away early. And you just can't do that if you're a championship team and a championship contender, even if you don't have Devin Booker. It just doesn't look right. It just don't make me believe in you as a watcher and as a guy that's deserving the team. 35 rebounds, 23 assists, 6 steals, 5 blocks, 14 turnovers, and 26 personal fouls. They did get to the 100-point mark, but it was just sad to see them struggle all game to really score or do anything productive, and they didn't really have a sense of what they really wanted to do. They don't look like the Phoenix Suns that we're normally seeing on a basketball court. They look like a team that's far away from each other, that's apart from each other, that's detached from each other as a team. It's internal problems, it's coaching problems, it's leadership problems, and it's just self-combusting all at once. They still have time to figure it out. It's an 82-game season. Trades can happen. Moves can be made. People can be picked up in the buyout market that can change the culture of this team, that can add to the culture of this team in a positive fashion, and can really put this team right in the right direction. This team is not that far from being the championship contender. They're right there talent-wise with all the other teams when healthy. They just have to get healthy and play the right way and play together and get back to defending and playing hard. And that's the key to their success. They just far away from that right now, and that's their biggest problem. Trying to figure out how to get back to what we were last year and do it consistently like we did last year and do it even throughout the playoffs. And that's something that they always have problems with. The immaturities of Aiden, the immaturities of Mikal Bridges and the young players on this team, even Devin Booker, the inconsistency problems offensively and defensively that they have is problems of being a contender and being a pretender, and they pretending like they're contenders right now just because they can't figure it all out when it matters most. And that's why they continue to collapse in the playoffs and in the regular season in moments that they should be winning and dominating every single game, and they just can't do it because of those reasons. Other than that, continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Thanks for getting me to 7,000 subscribers. That was my Christmas gift. Merry Christmas to everybody. I won't say it early because it's Christmas Eve. Everybody got different time zones. Everybody got different times they celebrate it. So I won't say it to y'all again before it's the actual Christmas Day in America. Also, thanks for watching. Like on Facebook. My Facebook in the description. Check out my podcast on analysisplayground.com. That will also be in the description. Also, check out the share button. Share so more people can see the content. The more people share, the more people can see. The more people see, the more this channel can grow, along with the likes. Other than that, Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis signing out. I'll see you guys on Christmas Day.